Hey everybody, Dr. John here. Happy Tuesday. So I'm reaching out to let you know a couple things. One is I'm thinking of you. I have felt really disconnected from my students this semester, and that's on me. My work responsibilities have overwhelmed me. My life has overwhelmed me. COVID is overwhelming me. It's just a hard time. And I know many of you are struggling as well. And even though we see a light at the end of the tunnel as vaccinations are rolling out, it's hard. We've been at this for a year now. We've been in lockdown for a year. We've been remote learning for a year. We've not been able to see our friends and family for a year. We haven't been to concerts or music venues. We haven't danced in a club for a year. And the culmination of that year can feel really taxing. You might have missed your high school graduation and prom. You might have delayed the start of a family. If you're like me, you gained the COVID 20 extra pounds and more. There's many, many ways that we're all struggling. And I'm struggling too. I feel really disconnected. I'm not motivated. And, online learning in a remote environment, this is not what online learning is. We are in this unique situation of having to teach and learn from home completely, 100%. In the past, pre-pandemic, online learning were folks who chose to learn and teach online in a very agency-driven way, right? They made a choice to do that. We had no choice when it came to COVID and what it did to our lives. So that is all to say, I am right there with you. The second thing I want to say is that I'm going to look at where everybody is, and I'm going to reopen assignments that are missing so that people who have missed deadlines can still submit. And I want to honor and thank those of you who have kept up with the work and have submitted everything on time. I will definitely be recognizing that in my grading and in your final grades. And for those of you who are still catching up, I want you to catch up. If you are behind, don't worry about it. I'm behind. We're all behind. So I want to give you the opportunity to do the work that you need to do to be successful. Spring break is next week, whatever that means in COVID terms. So hopefully you're staying safe. Hopefully you're staying within your bubble. You're social distancing, you're wearing a mask, you're washing your hands, you're doing all the things that we need to be doing. I will be catching up and sending out updates over the next 10 to 14 days. I will be catching up in your courses. I will be catching up in terms of posting materials. I will be catching up in terms of your grading. I will be doing this work. So I am right there with you as we are all catching up together. This is all to say and to underline my underlying principle in these times. I am a resource. I am not a roadblock. I want you to do the work that you need to do to be successful, and I am here to facilitate that. So if you're still willing to do the work, and if you're still willing to work with me, then stick with it and come along, and let's get this done together. And let's also take a moment over the next 10 to 14 days to take care of ourselves, to go for a walk, to get outside, to do what we need to do to get vaccinated and to get to the other side of this pandemic. Stay strong, stay healthy, keep in touch, drop in for extended office hours this week, and know that I'm right there with you, always. Peace out.